Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to the kitchen. She's like, oh, don't be having me in there. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are catching this. Hello, I'm Berns. I am your certified detox specialist, and I am so excited today. You know why? Somebody's life is going to change today. That's why. So welcome to the Real Juicy Detox Kitchen. I've got a ton of things that I want to get done today. I won't get through half of them, I know, but I'm ambitious and I want to get some stuff done. The first thing that I want to do is, first of all, welcome all of you. If you're brand new to the Real Juicy Detox, I'm a certified detox specialist. I was certified by Dr. Robert Morse, ND, to heal my body and to understand the detoxification process, what we go through, how can we heal the body by using the power of fruits, melons, and berries, baby. Say it with me, fruits, melons, and berries, baby. We detoxify our body, we get ourselves healthy, and we have fun doing it, and we evolve, we grow, we tap into and tune into our higher nature, our inner being, our God source energy, as it were, by feeding it God source energy. Yes, these fruits, melons, and berries have everything that we need in it to sustain a healthy body and also to create a life that we want, a life of health, a life of vitality, a life without fear, right? A life full of vibrancy, because we are putting into our body food that is full of vibrant energy. This hasn't been cooked. This has not been altered in any way. This was freshly pressed by me, myself, and I. And we are focused on keeping in all of the healthy, vibrant, full of life food in our bodies here, because we want to have bodies that are full of life and vibrancy. So that's what we are doing. So welcome. If you are here, drop a comment. Drop it like it's hot, baby. Drop me a comment. Say hello. Let me know where you are watching from. Where are you tuning into this broadcast from? We are in Cambridge, Ontario, just about an hour west of Toronto, right off of the 401. And we are loving this day. Today is Saturday, December the 12th. Yes, it is. Saturday, December the 12th. Can you believe it? We are halfway through the month of halfway through the time in December leading up to Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas time. Christmas. Who's excited about Christmas? I am so excited for Christmas this year. Yes, indeed, because I am so aware that I have given my body so much beautiful, loving gifts already with all of this fruit. Yep, I have. I've been preparing for this moment since June 1st. Well, my entire life, really. But definitely this whole juicing thing, what we're doing with the juicing and in the kitchen, helping all of you guys. Hi, Laura. How are you? So glad that you are here. You're tuning in on your hubby's Facebook profile again. Hello. And you're tuning in from Las Vegas, baby. All right. And it's morning in Las Vegas. That's right. Ben is tuning in from Asheville, North Carolina. Mountain man beast of love and groovy vibes. Yes, he is. You are amazing, Ben. So love having you here. Yes, Laura, I got it right. I remembered. I was pretty sure, but I just wanted to remember. Just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I think your name is Lauren, and then I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's Laura. So I want to make sure to get that right. So that is amazing. So what I wanted to show you guys is what I made yesterday in class. And let me show you that right here. I made these beautiful chia puddings. And this was just 3/4 cup of coconut. 3/4 cup of coconut. This one is the chia seed coconut milk with some maple syrup and chopped mango and banana. Oh my God, this one is my favorite. And then I made this one is lemon. So I just did 3/4 cup of coconut milk, 1/4 cup of black chia seeds, about a couple tablespoons of maple syrup, and then the rind, I zested the rind of 1 lemon, and oh my God. If you like lemony desserts, if you like lemon squares, lemon pudding, lemon cookies, you want to be checking this out. This is a good one to make. Then over here, I have the one that I made just with the coconut and the chia seeds. Coconut, chia seeds, same ratio, 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk, 1/4 of a cup of chia seeds, and a couple of tablespoons of maple syrup. And you can adjust that up or down depending on your taste. I like things pretty sweet. The coconut has a fair bit of sweetness to it. So, you don't need to add too much. And of course, you're putting some sweetness in there with the fruit as well. So this is just with, and with a little dollop of beautiful Madagascar bourbon vanilla paste. And then over here, I made the same thing with chopped up mango and raisins. I really, really like this. But my favorite one is this one. And let's have a taste of that together. Lemon is so yummy. Is it not, Ben? It's one of my favorites. The peeler, I think, should be in here.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right there.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's have a taste of this, shall we? Let's have a little early portion of the show, mukbang, as it were. Hello from Alabama. Hi, Terrence. So good to have you here, my friend. Love watching your videos and enjoy all the delicious food you make. LOL. That is so good. Are you making any? Have you made any recipes? If you have made any recipes, please post it on Facebook, post it on your Instagram, post it wherever you post your stuff for your people to see. You know what I mean? Post it up and tag me in it. Hashtag The Real Juicy Detox, because we've got a lot of you guys making some beautiful recipes. Oh my God, from wraps and pizzas to burgers to cookies to salads to dressings and dips, and oh my God, it goes on and on. I'm absolutely blown away and inspired by you guys. You are inspiring me. This is just amazing. So incredible. Oh, thank you so much, Laura. And yes, it's Laura. Okay, I did get it right then. Watching from the TV screen, how does it look, Gwen? I hope it looks good. I hope it's coming across really well. Let me know. Yeah, lemon. I love me some lemon. May Jaxie is in the house from Reno, Nevada. Jaxie. If you guys want and are able to get to Ibiza next year, right, Jaxie? Your yoga retreats. Look up Formentera. I should put that as a banner. I'm pumping up and promoting, or as the kids say these days, I'm gassing you guys up. If you have a business or an entrepreneurial thing that you do, some kind of creative product, and you want me to share it out to all of these incredible people who are tuning into these classes, please let me know. I'm going to make one up right now for Jaxie. Her name is Maybe on Facebook, but it's www. No, I don't want it to do that. Shortcut. Stop it. FormenteraYoga.com. You guys need to check out Jaxie. And even if you don't plan on going to a retreat, because, travel is kind of weird these days, right? You got to go check out this young woman, this beautiful genius friend of mine who I met at the Cancun Dr. Joe retreats 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago this week, Jaxie. Yes, girl, 2 years ago this week. And her beautiful, delicious lover, Miles. Hi, Miles. I love you. Oh my goodness. I'm so living my life vicariously through you right now, Jaxie, with your pool and your new 70s vibe home. It's like, girl, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. Jaxie and Miles were the two amazing genius souls that I stayed, that you guys hosted me, basically took me all over the island of Ibiza, or as they say in Spain, Ibiza, right? FormenteraYoga.com. Come back again. I will be there. It's our anniversary. Yes, Jaxie. Yes. I love you too, babe. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. Yes, Monique. Oh my God, these are so yum. So let us dig in. Let us have a bite of one of these. Ashlyn is here. Hi, Ashlyn. So glad that you are here. Welcome. How are the kidlets doing? How's your delicious lover doing? Everything good? Awesome. Awesome. Let's dig into this. Where did my spoon go? Back here. Okay, I am going to dig into this and look at this. Have you guys had chia pudding? I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, right? Kaya just tried some and she's like, it tastes good, but I don't like that texture. Right, Kaya? Correct. Doesn't like the texture, but it tastes good. So yeah, not everybody's into this kind of texture. It's almost kind of a little bit reminiscent of caviar, actually. If you love caviar, ooh, we could do a mock caviar. Ooh. Oh my God. And yes, I'm fully aware that that is not how you traditionally spell yumminess. But this is so yummy. It required a different spelling. All is well with you. Awesome, babe. So glad to hear that. So happy that you're here, joining and tuning in on a Saturday morning, afternoon, evening. How cool is that? I have 21 people hanging out with me and my beautiful Kaya in our kitchen today. So amazing. So this pudding, I don't know, this is rocking my world right now. Totally rocking my world. Oh my God. You have never had chia? Oh, Ben, babe, you got to go and get some chia seeds and make this pudding. It is so good. It's so simple. And these are the kind of things that you can store in your preparedness pantry, right? Yes, indeed. The chia seeds will last indefinitely. You can get either canned coconut milk or, oh, Dolly threw out the garbage. You can get it in one of those Tetra packs. Guys, this is so good. I'm sorry, I'm a little hungry, so pardon me if I have my breakfast with you, okay? What are you guys having for breakfast right now? What are you eating? Are you juicing? What are you drinking? What are you having?
I'm having a bowl of carrot.
Kaya, you're so cute.
So good. Yeah.
Let me have a little taste.
You want to taste? Pretty. I have some salt in it, so.
Oh yeah, baby. Do you like raisins in your salad?
I don't like raisins.
I should know that by now, right? That's how you do it. That is how you do it. But I'm digging these chia seeds. So this is so good.
Well, this has no right to be that good.
That has no right to be that good. That beautiful, delicious carrot has no right to be that good. That is funny. You're not a speller, so it's all good to you. Oh my God, who is this goddess with me? This is my beautiful daughter, Kaya.
Hello.
Say hi to Ben.
Hello. Oh, your frames. Looks like you're cutting up there. Your frames are wacky.
Why are my frames wacky? In what way? Do enlighten me.
On your camera.
On this one, this is my monitor, so that when I put someone's comment up like this, I can read it from the screen and not be looking down all the time. But I need to retrain myself. Unfortunately, can't stay long on an afternoon date with my hubby. Ooh, girl, go have some fun. That is awesome. Having an afternoon date, having a weekly scheduled date night or day with your partner is so important for the health of your relationship. It truly is. So I'm so happy that you and your delicious lover, your hubby, are going out. but looking forward to finishing this class later. Thank you so much, babe. You know, we're always here. And if you can't catch this one and you can catch the next one live, I put out a lot of content. Oh my God, by the way, I am at 3,955 watch hours to my goal of 4,000 watch hours to be monetized on the YouTube. Yeah, baby. And I get the ticker on the watch hour, I realize, updates every 2 hours. Every 2 hours it updates. Twice a day, rather, in the morning and in the late afternoon. So I am going to be monetized by the end of today. Can we get a yeah, baby? Can we get a yeah, baby? So come on back. I don't know how long I'm going to broadcast today because I do have 2 one-on-one coaching calls with some clients. So I need to spread out my time. Plus, I want to see my delicious lover today as well. So, yeah. What is on her carrots? She just sprinkled a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. That is it. Hello, love you, ink. Love your ink. He loves your ink.
Thank you.
Come and show the crowd because they may have missed that. I didn't even notice. Oh, heck, Mom. Come on.
Hey, give me a second.
Mm-hmm. You were wondering the same thing? I know. I've been talking about it, and I've been, asking you guys if you want to help a sister out to get monetized, and even afterwards to get paid, at no extra cost to you for all this beautiful free content. If you want, you can help me out by playing my playlist on the Juicy Detox on YouTube, the Real Juicy Detox. The playlists are scheduled to play all in succession. So if you just hit on the playlist, play all, it will play all my playlists. If you do that, like say when you're sleeping and you're not using your device, or if you want to watch my shit, you want to binge watch the shit, it will help me out greatly. I'm pretty excited. Thank you so much, Ben. Woot, woot, woot. You rock. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Woot, woot. You the bomb. Diggity, woot, woot. Oh my God. I love you so much. Thank you, Ben. Tat behind her goddess, her goddess ear. Yeah. She's got a tat right behind her ear. It's beautiful. You know, I'm not really crazy about the fact that she's getting inked because that is toxic for your body, but she's going to do what she's going to do. And I'm here to support her and to celebrate her all the way. And if she wants some ink, she can get some ink. You know what I'm saying? Because she's going to get it anyhow. Yeah, I love the artwork. One of them on her arm is my eye. It's my eye with the cat's pupil inside. It's cool. Thank you so much. If you want to do that, if you want to play the playlist so that, see, here's the thing, guys. I do these classes completely free. I don't ask you for anything but your love and respect in return of my love and respect for you, right? And we come together and we spend a lot of time together. And I have turned down a teaching job, a paid teaching job with the Waterloo District Region Board of Education, because it would have meant that I would have had to teach either during the morning or in the afternoon. I work 24/7. If I'm awake, I'm working this job with you guys. So I turned it down. I was like, yeah, I can't do that, because if I teach in the morning, when am I going to prep and when am I going to mark students' work for that morning class? In the afternoon, right? Or in the evening, right? What do I do in the afternoon and the evening? Right. I'm with you guys. I'm teaching these classes. So I don't want to have a bite. I don't want to take away my time and energy from that. And I know that this is better value that I'm sharing out with you guys. And I want you to have all of this. So in exchange, what will help me out is if you do play those playlists, hey, share this out. Smash the like button if you're watching on YouTube. That's going to really help me out. Leave a comment. Be part of the conversation. Oh, Lizzie Lou. Some pudding was on my spoon. I'll talk about that in a minute. But here's Kaya.
Hi. Do you want to see my ink?
Yeah, let me flip it to this
don't know how
camera.
We're gonna
Put your arm down here so you can
This?
see where it's going to be in that monitor down there.
Sure.
But Ben was also saying he loves the tattoo behind your ear.
Yeah. The Om symbol. Excuse me. And then I have 2 here. Yep. That's all I got.
Okay,
The
so
one's
what
like-
I'm
this is
actually
my
going to
mom's
do,
eye, actually.
I'm going to show that.
You can't see?
I love you, Puncha.
Me
You're
too.
amazing. You are absolutely
Oh my gosh.
the coolest damn goddess that I know.
Thanks.
Oh. Oh, I did it. I did it.
Did you
Did
do
I
that?
switch it?
I don't know.
Yes, I did. I switched it on this phone. But what we're going to do now. Okay,
Oh,
here we
cool.
go. So yeah, so keep it really still.
Okay. Gotta get it from above.
I'll get it from all around. You keep
Sure.
it still for now.
Ah, that's hard. Lovely.
And then this is my eye.
I'm gonna get
Turn it
touched up
around
soon.
a tiny bit.
Just put it above.
So I will. I'm just getting different views.
Just trying to make me contort my whole body.
And then this is the overhead view.
So this represents my dad, mom.
Oh, wait.
Course.
I got a
Frame rate.
frozen camera.
Frame rate said, nope.
Oh, there we go.
Yumminess cam. This is my dad. This is my mom. It's my sister. And this is my dad's girlfriend. This is Dali.
Oh,
Oh, she said frame rates.
yeah, it's a little bit laggy, but that's okay.
It's because the camera's trying to. Yeah. And then these are my.
So she was just saying that she's got these represent, oh boy, it's because
they're moving
it's,
so much and the frame rate's like, I'm not going to keep up. Can't keep up.
it's okay.
It's okay.
That is okay. So those are hers. And then let me just see.
And then here are mine.
What?
And then here are mine.
And then here are mine. I don't get it. I don't.
You would say that. as
And
a
there,
joke,
here are
'cause you know me.
mine. Right.
Right.
Right. Got it. Camera. Let me flip this back
All right.
around.
I'm gonna.
No, I think it's because I have this set to a higher, to 1080p, but I shouldn't have. I should have it set on my phone to 720, but that's okay. That is all right. So yes, those are my beautiful daughter's tats. So what is on my spoon? On my spoon is, hold on. On my spoon is some chia pudding. This chia pudding is just so dang easy to make. It's not even funny. And let's see if I can get this back down to here. Oh, I think I totally screwed up my food cam there. I lost my food cam. That's good because I want to go back in. And I want to go back into that food cam and reset it to only film at 720p. So it is 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk, 1/4 of a cup of chia seeds. Lizzie, you got to make this. A couple tablespoons of maple syrup and some chopped bananas and mango. And oh my, fresh mango. Baby. Oh, baby. Let me just get my food cam back up and running. My yumminess cam. There we go. It is so good. The flavor of the coconut is really beautiful. And then of course, who can resist the the flavor of that coconut? I can't. I love it. It's a perfect balance. And it does not have any funky aftertaste like my concoction did yesterday when I added the pineapple in the blending of the pudding itself, that was horrible. Wow, that is something else, you guys. You have to try this. Have you tried this chia pudding yet? Yeah, so it's chia pudding. Yes, indeed. How do you like living in Canada? I have such a desire to travel anywhere that isn't Midwest America. Well, you take yourself everywhere you go. So it doesn't matter if you live in Timbuktu, your favorite city in the world, your favorite beach, your favorite exotic location. You always take yourself with you. So if you are wanting to live somewhere else because you're trying to run away or get away or move away from something, then you're not hitting it from the right angle. You know what I'm saying? But how is it living in Canada? It's great. I love it. It's beautiful. The people are awesome. But how was it when I lived in the United States? It was great. It was awesome. The people were awesome. How was it when I lived in Trinidad? It was great. It was awesome. People were awesome because everywhere I go, I take me with me. You know what I'm saying? You can create your own reality, even if you are living somewhere where where you could look at it as horrible. It's where you are. What happens inside of your home, inside of your environment, your internal environment, your personal environment, your mental environment. It has really nothing to do with the place on the planet that you live or the town that you live in. There are people here that hate Canada, that think it sucks, that think that this is the worst place that they could be. They're just because of a lot of other factors besides the fact that they're living in Canada, right? But I love it. I've lived here from the age of 2 to 11 and 22 to now 55, with the exception of a year in there when we lived in Huntington Beach in California. So I frigging love it. It's where it's where I've always called home. I'm a Canadian citizen. I'm also a Trinidadian. And I love it. Either way, everywhere you go, there you are. And you better love yourself, or else everywhere you go, there you are. Why do humans go to art museums? To appreciate the work of man. So what are you and your daughter? Y'all are walking, breathing works of art made from the goddess. Oh my God, Ben, you are amazing. Thank you for seeing us and for loving me and always loving me. I love you so much. You're amazing. Yeah, and Ben says, love the green eye. That rocks, doesn't it though? So the green eyes are her kittens, right? I do love coconut as well as peaches. Ooh, blueberries, strawberries, the list goes on. Well, my dear friend Ben, if you were to focus on a diet of fruits like you just described, you would have so much healing in your body. All the inflammation, all the pain, anything that you're dealing with within the body, all dis-ease is in the body because of acids in the body. And the acids we have put there by way of the food that we have chosen to eat. Okay, so we didn't know, but now we know. So now we do better, When you know, you know, Totally agree, says Ashlyn. I just have such a wanderlust. Yes. mostly for New Zealand and Switzerland, then go, baby. If you can, I would. If you have a wanderlust, and remember, not all who wander are lost, right? If you have a lust to wander and travel, I mean, hopefully that's not a thing of the past, right? But I just got goosebumps. You know what that means? I've been told I'm very awesome and very unforgettable. Well, because you are, my friend. Where am I getting? Oh, I'm getting this from my headphones. Hold on. I'm like, why am I hearing the sound of what I'm saying? Because my headphones were up a little bit. Oh my gosh! So this chia pudding. If you like the texture, Kaya does not like the texture of this pudding. I wonder, Kaya, if we blended this up so that the seeds were pureed. I wonder if it would be better for you. Here's why I love chia seeds from my preparedness pantry. It's so high in amino acids and a bunch of other good stuff that it's such nutrient-dense nutrition and food. I wonder if you could sprout. Could you sprout chia seeds? Of course you could. Chia. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Chia pets. We could grow chia microgreens as well for our growing your own food. That's what everybody's talking about. Learn to grow your own food, right? And if you're living in the northern climes like I am, oh, it's in the other headphones. Guys, I have so much shit here to run this show. It's not even funny. If you're in the colder climates, you might not be able to plant a garden outside year round, right? You might not have access to an outshed or a greenhouse outside. Which was going to bring me to my next thing that I wanted to share, which was I got my sprouting trays in. Perfect timing. What I love about this pudding is that it reminds me of rice pudding or tapioca. It reminds me of tapioca pudding. If you like tapioca pudding, Kaya's like, ugh.
I remember trying that at every family event and being like, nah, fam.
What family thing?
Family events having like rice pudding.
Oh, I freaking love rice pudding. The nice thing about that is that I'm not going to feel any inflammation impact from that. You know what I mean? I used to love buying those Jell-O puddings in the little containers, you know, the tapioca, the rice pudding. Oh my God. And eating it, I could feel it with every bite. I could feel the mucus response starting to kick up inside of me. With this pudding, guys, you just eat to your heart's content. And this, especially if you're eating an all raw diet, you don't have any other complex processed carbohydrates in your diet. You can feel confident that everything that you eat, when you eat raw and you eat beautiful live food like this, you can tell the difference that it feels in your body. The way it feels in your body is just brilliant, so amazing. Ben says, I agree. Food matters as well as all words and all lives, as well as we are all learning that everything affects everything in one way or another. Absolutely. Everything that we are, it's a cause and effect reality world, right? Everything affects everything. The words we tell ourselves, the stories we tell ourselves about what's happening in our lives, right? The version of the story that we tell ourselves about what's happening in our lives. Incredibly important, right? Incredibly important. Very, very important. Hey, Rachel, how are you doing? I'm so glad that you are here, babe. I have a question about acid reflux. Okay. I have been juicing and eating fruit for a while, but I notice now I'm getting it lately. So have you changed around the fruits that you are, what kind of fruits are you eating while you're experiencing acid reflux? Number one. That would be my first question. And then what I would say is that we have put a lot of acid into our body. Our cells, all the cells within our body, have been compromised by this acid hit that we have put in, not just today and yesterday, for our entire lives. Our bodies have become stagnant. It has stagnant with what? With the acid chemical residue that we have put in there. When we eat food, it doesn't just disappear, right? When we eat food, it's processed within the body, and then it's either eliminated or it's stuck and stays in the body. So a lot of us do not have kidneys that have been filtering. A lot of people are constipated, not only in the bowels, but lymphatically around every cell. Stagnant with what? Constipated with what? With acid. So when we do start a fruit diet, what might happen is that acid starts to break apart, starts to break up, starts to be flushed out of the cells, because now your kidneys are filtering. So now your kidneys are filtering. So the body goes, oh my God, the kidneys are open. Quick, everybody, make a beeline for the kidneys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're rebounding every day, right, Rachel? You're getting all the acid starting to stir up so that they can be pooped and peed out of your body, basically. When we get this sewage system going, our lymphatic system, by the way, is our sewage system. When we get that system going, you're going to feel the acid hit of those things coming out of the cells and being flushed away. You're going to have symptoms come up that are going to feel uncomfortable. One of them is acid reflux. Remember what we talked about? For those of you who did not catch it, it is linked in the description of this video. Remember when we talked about, I did these awesome whiteboards up. Look at these whiteboards, you guys. See what you get when you come to a Real Juicy Detox masterclass. This is not a masterclass right now. This is just a class in the kitchen. But these were from our masterclass that we had a couple of weeks ago, I think. The description is linked in this video. It's called Detox 101. Go and check it out. But if you are experiencing any of these things and you have been eating 80% raw, then you know that these things are a result of a cleaning effect. These are mild cleansing effects or detox symptoms. So as you go through, I think it's on here, and this is not the only things that you will experience, right? You might experience other things as well. But these are some of the things that you might experience as you go through this detox. This detox is normal. Acid reflux is the acid that you've put there before that these fruits are pulling out and astringing, extracting from the cells so that they can be flushed away through the lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system surrounds every single cell in the body. So, you're going to feel it. Some people feel the acid hit with, I experienced bacterial vaginosis for a while. That is also showing you where you're weakest in the body, because that's where you're going to have the effect and feel the hit of the acid wherever you are weakest in your body. So for you, that might come across as any of these symptoms that you were seeing over here. All of these things, right? These are the moderate cleansing effects now. And the extent at which you feel them and the length of time for which you feel them completely depends on you, how much you're compromised, how deep within your tissue that toxicity lies, so it really depends on you. But look at this, loose teeth. Can you imagine? Yeah. So when some of you are having the detox symptoms show up where you're going to the dentist now and it's like, oh my God, I have a gazillion cavities, understand that it's not the fruit that is causing it in the way that you think. It's not because you're drinking your fruit juice and it's eating away at your teeth somehow. This is alkaline forming, you guys. I know some fruits taste acidic, right? We have some acid and some sub-acid fruit, but that's not why your teeth are sore. My teeth were so sensitive in the beginning with this. And I wasn't doing, at that time, I wasn't doing fruits. That was on vegetables. And it's the same thing. Whenever you have a detox situation going on in your body, you're going to feel it. We have acids in our body. We're going to feel that, especially in the mucus-lined membranes of the body. Yeah. So let me go back over to here. So the fact that you are getting this acid reflux lately is a good sign. It's a sign that you're cleaning out. Now, one of the other things, you're so welcome, babe. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. One of the other things that I want you to remember is when you're dealing with acid reflux, right? When you're dealing with acid reflux, there are a couple of things you can do. We want to look at some of these smart cleansing tips, right? It's important to be smart in helping your body to detoxify itself. And there could be a fine line between healing or hindering. So if you push yourself too far, right, you got to have some common sense about this whole process of detoxification. Oh, I keep forgetting I can read it from up here because that's why I got this little setup ordered from Amazon. And now I can do that. So let me read it from up here. Have some common sense about this whole process of detoxification. Each person is unique. What an asthmatic person is going to go through is going to be different to what someone experiencing cancer is going to go through. So be gentle with yourself, right? It's a process of letting go, baby, that frees you on so many levels, yet few understand that. I need to send this screenshot to Kaya. The healing process is truly magnificent. This is the year, Dr. Moore said, this is the year of healing. This is a year of healing. 2020 is the year of cleansing, rather. Cleansing. Cleansing process is a healing process. It's a detox process. And he said that 2021, he said this in his video that he put out last couple of days. 2021 is going to be the year of truth. Yes, the year of truth. So get ready. You're going to be called to stand in your truth. You're going to be called to stand up for truth. You're going to be called to see the truth. Or not. If you're being called to see the truth, you know what level of consciousness you're on. You're on the level of consciousness of truth, right? Not the truth that people want you to believe, but the truth that you determine is true for you, right? When we experience a physical detox, we naturally will experience a detox in all areas of our lives. The physical detox will be accompanied by an emotional, mental, and spiritual detox and regeneration as well. Allow this in and celebrate this process. No, that's not how to screen shoot over here. Hold on. Did I do it? Yes, I did. God, this phone is ancient. This phone is so ancient, I tell you. I'm using an old iPhone from a few years ago that had a little bit of screen damage on the bottom, like underneath the screen, and I could not trade it in for it would be like $50 on the trade-in. And I was like, screw that. I'm going to keep that. That phone's going to come in handy. So this is what I'm using now to monitor up here at the webcam. Otherwise, I was looking up at the webcam, but I had to always look down at my notes at my laptop here. All right. So if as you cleanse, you experience, this is where I was going with all of this, Dawn. If as you cleanse, you experience side effects, such as you feel you need to go to the emergency room, go. All right, go. Just bear in mind that if you do that, those doctors are not going to understand what you are going through. All right. So if you feel that you need to go to the hospital, I'm not in any way thinking that you do feel that with the heartburn. You're just wondering like, I have felt that. It depends on what kind of juice you're drinking. When I switched to drinking citrus, that is a very astringent. The more puckery, the more acid a fruit is in the mouth when you taste it, the more acid tasting it is. It doesn't mean that it's going to be acidic in the body. You're not going to take an acid hit in the body. What's going to happen is that as you eat, when you have this, it's not complex sugar. It's not complex carbohydrates. So it's not going to leave behind a carbonic acid residue after you're done processing it. It doesn't leave behind, it only leaves behind an alkaline residue. And I should take a sip because I haven't had any real juice yet. And it is like 1 o'clock. Berns, bad girl. One of the things I wanted to show you in the what to avoid. 1 second, where is it? So you don't want to push it too far, okay? Slow down or stop the detox process temporarily if you need to. So if that acid reflux is really bothering you, like a lot, Dawn, I would just pull back and I would switch off from doing the, whatever juice that you're on right now. When I was doing the grape juice, I felt some of that. The grape juice is very, 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 very powerful as we experience, right? Try to make, so if you need to pull back on that detox, I think it's these, which headphones are giving me some feedback here? What's going on? Let me see. Hello, hello, testing, testing. It's not those ones. I turned those way down. Okay. That should do it. That should work. Okay. So if you need to pull back on your detox and slow down that acid, you can have that feeling of acidity in your stomach. You can have some steamed vegetables. That would be fine. Or any other raw cooked food you can have. That would also slow things down a bit. But understand that that is normal. I've experienced it. A lot of people have experienced acid reflux. Okay, here we go. Oh, Ben says, let me turn off this whiteboard. Do you guys love the whiteboards though? So make sure that you check out that Detox 101 class, because that is where those whiteboards were designed to be used originally. And that class is amazing. It was a great class on understanding detox. Yes, I do like tapioca pudding and rice pudding as well, says Ben. Then you're going to love the chia pudding, baby. I love rice pudding. Is that how the chia pudding what the chia pudding tastes like? Yes, Rosie. So you can get your chia pudding to taste like that. I used coconut milk. It really does taste better than rice pudding. Rice pudding is very creamy. This does not. It's creamy, but it doesn't have that. I don't know. What's the word? Try it. You'll like it. Try it. You'll like it. Try it. You'll like it. That's overexposed. I'm sorry. And this one, Rosie. This one has raisins in it. And oh my God, you know that? Do you guys like raisins in your rice pudding? Holy crap. Holy crap. And the mango, that is some good shit. A lot of citrus, but I've been experiencing it with everything I eat and drink. Okay, so if you go on, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go on to rawfigs.com. And I want you to type in heartburn or acid or reflux. Where's the raw figs ticker? Berns. Here we go. If you go on raw figs, I'm going to do it right now. Go on another device so that you stay on here. And go onto rawfigs.com and then type in heartburn. I don't think acid reflux is a good one to search under because you're going to get all of the stuff to come up with acid, and there's a lot on that. and go to raw figs and you search for heartburn, acid digestion, and you want to search, click on Dr. Robert Morse, ND. Let's hear what he has to say on excruciating heartburn. Okay.
In mind, you could be dealing with interstitial lymphatic constipation here, and that's what we don't want. Remember, that's when your lymph is backed up in the wall of the small and large bowel, in the wall of the stomach, in the wall of the esophagus. This is what they like to call GERD, bull crap. There's 3 different types of this. Remember, we talked about the sulfur, we talked about the interstitial lymphatic constipation, the burn from within to the out. The worst one, the one for Crohn's, IBS, and all this stuff, that's the worst burn, and that's the burn they don't understand. Then you have the true hydrochloric acid burn, of course, with the low bicarbonate. And heavy constipation, wow. All right, so you want to get up on a bowel formula, at least number 3, 4, or 5, to where you have a daily movement. They also have the herbs to power up and start healing and cleaning.
So how are your bowel movements, hon? How are your bowel movements? So we need to make sure that your bowels are also nice and clean.
Here we go here. This is Melissa. I recently started taking lipid extract tinctures, adrenal, digestive, lymphatic, and will be incorporating pituitary and brain nervous system. I am experiencing stomach upset and heartburn. I am taking the recommended dosages. Tell you what you do. Put them on top of food, or put them with some tea or grape juice or something like that. Don't take them straight down, because if you have a weakness in the stomach, boy, they can burn. They're strong. I make strong formulas.
Cindy, remember you were mentioning that you were on your glandulars and that you were experiencing some stomach upset. Okay, so some, a little tummy trouble with that, with the addition of the glandulars. Take them on top of food. So take them with food.
But even I have a hard time taking them. Doesn't mess my stomach up, but boy, they're strong if I take too many of them. And yet there's one lady taking 35 of them, and it's like, wow, amazing. It's amazing. I don't know, Eileen Lang, like I said, she was 23 of them, but he was 18 at one time.
Shania Twain. He's talking about.
I like balance a little bit.
He was saying that Shania Twain has taken up to, he said 35, but I've heard him say 28 different herbal tinctures of his before. And she's a tiny little thing. Okay, I just ordered the 4 starter herbs. Okay, that is good. The Fab 4, perfect. So you go at least once a day, which is good, but really on good bowel function, you should be going like 3 times a day. So you want to clean up your GI tract, right? Because whatever you experience in the stomach is a reflection of what is going on and that you're experiencing throughout your whole digestive system. Same thing with your teeth. If you are experiencing any of these things, cavities in the teeth, loose teeth, teeth getting soft, teeth getting overly sensitive, teeth getting very fuzzy. Remember somebody asked that in the class yesterday about having fuzzy teeth. All of that is a reflection of what's going on in the digestive tract. If you got something happening in the stomach, your entire digestive system has to be brought back into balance. And a big part of the digestive system is your pooping, your elimination of what you have digested. Very important, very, very important system to make sure that we're really taking care of that and really knocking the health components out of the park, because a lot of us are failing in those areas. So what I want to do now, I do want to show you my sprouting trays, but I kind of feel like I don't feel like doing that right now. But what I want to do is, somebody was asking me about how long did I soak them for. This tends to the pudding. Let's see here. Here we go. Rosie, you wanted to know how long did you soak the chia for? I just set it up. I did it at the end of class yesterday, but or the middle toward and the end of class. it starts getting thick pretty quickly. And then what I did was I just put it into these little handy dandy containers with the lid, and I put it in the fridge overnight. So yeah, that worked good. That worked really, really good. So we've got the chia pudding. I'm going to put those back in the fridge because what I wanted to make right now is I want to get my Ivar crackers going, my buckwheat crackers. So I'm going to show you what I've got here. And I want to do 2 different kinds of crackers. I would like to do, move this over to here. I would like to do a buckwheat pumpkin and garlic cracker. So something nice and savory that's not the, I want to change up. And what I'm looking at is what can I have in my freezer for preparedness planning? And, in case there's a food shortage, because that might be something that becomes our reality. And what would I have in my cupboard to feed my family and my freezer? What could I make sure I have plenty of in my cupboard and freezer to feed my family? Should there be a food shortage? Should we not be able to get out? Should anything happen in that regard? And we need to have access to our own easy to just grab and create meals for. And I thought that this would be a great idea. Buckwheat crackers, because buckwheat is actually a fruit. It is a fruit seed. It is actually not a wheat or a grain, despite the name. The name is a bit confusing. And we have made these Ivar and buckwheat crackers before. And this is what Ivar is. So Ivar is this Croatian/Serbian/Eastern European roasted red pepper spread. Now, this part is not cooked, but it's okay, because if you're living a raw lifestyle, if you're like mainly raw, you can have a little bit of cooked food in your diet. Your kidneys will still filter. You'll still be fine. And okay, thanks. Good, Cindy. See, when I watch one thing for one Dr. Morse video for somebody, there's always little nuggets in it for other people. As soon as I heard him say that, I was like, Cindy. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make this up so that we can have some buckwheat crackers. And these get really super crunchy, super crunchy. I'm going to show you how I prepare what I do to the buckwheat to get it to get into that crunchy cracker state. And if any of you guys have made the Ivar or buckwheat crackers or any variation of the crackers, can you put that in the comments so that other people can see that this is like the real deal and how good it works? So this is going to be, Kelly, I just saw your thing here too. I just ordered 20 pounds of groats. The one I ordered the first time are sold out. Okay, that's okay. 20 pounds of groats. That is amazing. I need to get on that. So I'm going to start ordering the groats on Amazon same way. And it's for 1 pound of groats, for me, it's $3.50 Canadian. That is really good. So this is what 1 pound of groats look like once you soak them. You can soak them for a few hours, and then you rinse that soaking water out, and then you just leave it in the colander like I've done. And this is what they look like. You can see them starting to sprout. You can see the little tails on them. This is what they look like after 3 days. And you want to make sure to rinse them really, really, really well. Rinse them really, really well so that they, otherwise they get this kind of, like Alana was experiencing, oh my God, it smells like dirty feet. Because on the bottom here, you can see it. It does right now. A little bit smell like dirty feet. But that's because I need to rinse them again. I've already rinsed them once this morning, but I'm going to rinse them now again. And then we're going to put it in the food processor. We're going to whiz it around so that it kind of becomes this, part of them are going to look, you're going to be able to still see some of them partly whole. That's kind of the texture we want. Some of them are going to be kind of blended into this kind of slightly creamy, for lack of a better word, texture. And we're going to mix that with some of this Ivar. and also going to make a raw pumpkin puree that I also want to experiment with some different flavors, in case we're like tired of the Ivar cracker, because sometimes if you eat the same thing all the time, it can kind of get meh. So what we're going to do now, look at how do my kitchen cupboards not look just so freaking phenomenal, by the way? Look at how glowy they are. Look at how glowy they are. So pretty. Okay, let me rinse this out. And thank you to my beautiful daughter and my delicious man, for cleaning up. You guys, if you were on this morning on our Bouncing with Berns, you will have seen how much of a disaster this kitchen was earlier today. And somebody asked me, Karen, I think it was you asked me, how do you get all your housework done? Do you get any housework done? Should have been the question. Do you get any housework done being here live with us all the time? And the true answer is yes, I do. I pick and choose what are the important things that I want to focus on for my kitchen or my house for the cleaning. And then I get the reinforcement and support of the other members of the household, because we're all in this house living together, so we all have to help out. So I don't know if you can see it back there, but I'm just stirring it around and picking it up and making sure that all of the groats right down to the bottom of the colander are really well rinsed. You want to do this a couple times a day. And just get it really rinsed. Pour a lot of love into your food as you're doing this. You're feeling it with your hands. It's very tactile. I love it. Would you read something for me? Yeah. I'm just going to let that drain down for a minute. Right, Ben? Ben says we are all in this together, one big cosmic family. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. What do you want me to read?
From there.
Oh, okay.
What's up, kitty cat? I love you too. You're looking good. You look pretty soft.
Kaya just asked me to read something for her.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna take a little interlude here. I'm going to play for you while I just help her out with this little moment in time. I'm going to play for you the Mind movie that you guys, some of you know. I went to a Dr. Joe Dispenza advanced meditation retreat 2 years ago this week. That's where I met Jaxie and her beautiful Miles, and Vicky. That's where I met Vicky as well. And I'm going to play for you the Mind movie that I made for myself for that. It's kind of like a vision board, a video vision board, as it were. And I'm going to play that for you. The music over top of this is by our dear Louise, one of our class members here at the Real Juicy Detox. And I'm going to play that for you now. I'm going to have a little interlude with my daughter. She needs some goddess advice. So let me give her some attention while I let you guys watch this. So stay with me, okay? Because we're going to come back when I'm done with this, helping her out, and we're going to make together some buckwheat Ivar crackers and buckwheat pumpkin garlic crackers. So come on back. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Divine intelligence I'm after you. You are the object of my affection, and I'm putting all of my attention on you. And I'm going to keep surrendering into you, and I'm going to trust in the unknown. You have to create from a place of oneness, a place of wholeness.
I wish I were a star, shining down on who we are. For we are love, we are peace, we are harmony. We are love, our peace, harmony. I wish you could see all the beauty around you and me. For you are love, you are peace, you are harmony. You are love, you are peace, you are harmony. And you're free, and you're falling like waterfalls of love. It's all in moments, in many moments, that's all. I wish us all well, staying in our joy and staying out of hell, through our own love, our own peace, our own harmony, our own love, peace, harmony. 'Cause we're free and we're falling like waterfalls of love. It's all just in moments, in many moments, that's all. It puts a whole different spin on it, like when you know you're kind of being watched or something, or what's this one again? Is
Hey everybody, wasn't that little tune by Louise so beautiful? Oh my God. My heart was so touched when I heard that. I can't even tell you. I sobbed, I cried. especially the part where she said at the end there, it's a little different when you know people are watching you, you know. She didn't know that I was going to use that cut of her sharing that song where she did that little ditty. So I love that. That totally is right now giving me goosebumps because I know how that feels. This is a whole lot different when you know people are watching. You know what I mean? So I love you, Louise. Okay, so you're still here. Awesome. Thank you so much for sticking around. So let's do this. We're going to use these buckwheat groats. And what I've done is I have strained them out. They smell like buckwheat. And it does have a little bit of a musky smell, to be honest with you. But it's good, and it's going to be delicious in here, and it's not going to have any of that smell or any of that aftertaste at all. So don't freak out about that. Okay. Why is this the other way around? And now it's upside down. Oh my God, excuse me a second. So what we're going to do here is I've got my, it was brilliant, wasn't it? You've seen that one before. You've seen that movie before, right, Ben? Just a different soundtrack. But yeah, the soundtrack was amazing on that. So good. Okay, so I've got the food processor here, and I've got it all plugged in and ready to go, baby. I've got it ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to put half of this. So when you have a pound of buckwheat groats and you soak it, you end up getting 3 cups of buckwheat, sprouted buckwheat groats. And when you sprout any seed, it comes to life. It has a beautiful dynamic release of enzymes and that catalytic action of turning the dormant sleeping seed into a living, growing, sprouted plant releases an incredible, untold number of nutrients and vitality into the living sprout. And we are consuming that and eating that. We're not going to cook this. This is going to stay as a raw component. So the raw part of these crackers are fully alive and bursting with life. That's what we see going on here. You can see their little tails, right? You can see their little tails. It looks so cute. Let me put it on this black surface so you can see it better, the top of this jar. See that? That's that seed bursting to life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is perfect. Perfect. So now I've got 3 cups of the sprouted seeds in here, and I'm going to give that a little bit of a blitz. I have to admit, this is not the best food processor, but it's the only one I have. So it's what we're using. So it is the one we're using, baby. So you just want to stir that down a little bit. But you can see already the texture, it's actually pretty good, just like that. So I like doing these crackers where the texture is, you can see some of the groats. The groats are just another word for seed. So you can still see some of the seeds or the groats kind of fully, shaped right there. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to add in, and do I have 6 cups? Did I speak that correctly? I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, it's probably not. I'm going to put in another. This is probably 4 cups here now. Yeah, so I think it makes about 8 cups, you guys. 8 cups of groats. Yeah. we're going to give that another whiz. I can see already. I need one of those. Have you guys seen those food processors? Oh, thanks, Gel. Gel says my new outfit looks so good. Looks cute. Thank you. I got this outfit yesterday at Walmart, no less. So I've got 4 cups of the groats sprouted. 4 cups sprouted in here. And you can see that it kind of looks like it's going a little bit starchy. But what I love about buckwheat is that it, again, another high protein. I have an opened one of this. I'm going to go get that in the fridge. It is a good source of protein. It is a fruit seed, so it is not a complex carbohydrate. It's not a complex sugar. It is a simple sugar. It is a fruit, and it is a seed, and it is sprouted. So it is such a good option to have in your preparedness pantry, because for $3.50, I'm going to get a whole lot of crackers out of this. If you were experiencing, a lack of, when we had the first food shortage go down here in the beginning of this whole 2020 year, as we know, couldn't find flour. No flour in the bulk barn, no flour on grocery store shelves. And if you can't find flour, you can't bake bread. You can't make, food for your family. So that was one of the first things that was sold out. Maybe this is just the point of my soul's learning that I'm at. And I did learn things this morning that I haven't learned before in dreams, like today's dream. Ooh, Kimberly, that sounds so mystical. Maybe this is just the point of my soul's learning that I'm at. Well, yes, that is always the truth. You are always at whatever point in your soul's learning that you're at, right? And I did learn things this morning that I haven't learned before in dreams, like today's dreams. Ooh, baby, that is deep. Kimberly, yes, it is common. It is a common issue. Did I miss something up here? No, but I apologize. My question is getting past the mind or ego part, not sure which. I was just lifting off and was woken up by my own fearful moan. Ah, yeah. We're afraid of stepping into the unknown. The ego or the mind, same thing. The mind, the ego, the thinking part of our psyche, the thinking part of our being, the thinking part that identifies as me, Kimberly Parkhill, in this body, in this time, in this life, in this house, with this family. That is the ego. There's nothing wrong with the ego, right? This is a dualistic world. This is a world where we have the essence of the divine and the 3D other emotions. The ego is all part of that. So as you experience this emotional and this part of the emotional and mental detox, Kimberly, you are also on that egoic level, that level that identifies with you being you, right? You being Kim, that identity of me, as opposed to your identity of the divine, this dualistic nature. When you're focused in the ego doesn't want you to be in harm's way. There's a protective element to that. So the ego is going to want to protect you from stepping into the unknown, because what you're embarking on and what you have been embarking on all this time, with everything that you've done with your juicing and with your learning how to, and starting to meditate, with all of the one-on-one coaching that we have done, right? With all of that, your ego is starting to really see that, oh, damn, she's like really serious about this personal, spiritual, physical, emotional growth. I'm going to put the brakes. We need to pump the brakes, because that's where fear comes in. We are afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of stepping into what is the future going to hold for us. This was what Kaya and I were talking about big time yesterday and today. She's going through some stuff, and, I wish I was half the goddess she is. My God, she's pretty inspiring. So yes, stepping into that unknown brings up legitimate fear, because, that fear of the unknown and that sense of ego to protect myself and this body came in very handy on an evolutionary level, because you wanted to be protected. You needed to be protected from the uncertain outside world where, lions might be hiding around that rock. And if you're not careful and certain about what is ahead of you, you might get eaten by that lion, right? Well, the thing is that we no longer need that as an evolutionary safety mechanism, but yet there it is, right? There it is. Shoot, I was going to blend up the Ivar in here, but you know what? I don't need to. I can just mix it in. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this. And that is when you said, Kim, maybe this is just the point of my soul's learning that I'm at. And I did learn things this morning that haven't learned before in dreams, like today's dream. Yeah. And you might call that a dream. That might be a lucid dream. That might be like in the state of a meditation. It's interesting where the visions come and where the realizations come when we're on this spiritual path. It's very interesting. And sometimes that comes to us in dreams. Kimberly says, Amy, yes, it's a common issue. The more you can relax into it, the better. I really enjoy William Bullman's How to Have an Out-of-Body Experience. It's on Audible, so many different techniques. Well, let me just go on over to audible.ca right now. Thank you very much. Kaya is very big on learning and practicing the art of lucid dreaming. And guess what, you guys? She told me that the day before yesterday, she did her first Dr. Joe meditation and she had an out-of-body experience. That kid is not a kid. That is a spiritual giant that you're looking at there. So let me check that out. Audible.ca. Let me get my keyboard. And I need to remember to drink my juice because hydration and all. Come on, recognize my face, damn it. Okay, so 0 credits available, so that is not my account that I use. Sign out. I need to sign in with maybe not that one. How do I sign into Audible? Dang it. Let me see here. I'm trying to sign into my Audible so that I can order it. 0 credits available. That is like not true. Bear with me. Okay, let me sign out of there. And let me sign back in. Sorry for the quiet interlude here. Okay, here we go. So we are looking for William Bullman. There we go. Okay. How to have an out-of-body experience. So there we go. I see it right there. Adding to cart. And then we're going to go to checkout. Why do I have 2 things in my checkout? Oh, the 7 spiritual laws of success. That's the Deepak Chopra one. Okay, but I'm not going to get that right now. Move to wish list. And I'm going to purchase this one. I'm going to actually leave that open. You got any other awesome recommendations there, Amy? Yeah, thank you, Jel. Jel says my new outfit looks cute. Excuse me. I got this cute little outfit at Walmart, you guys. Look at how cute she is. Hold on, let me move that out of the way. Look at how cute. My little Canadiana. I love the Walmart Canadiana brand. And then Amy said, Kimberly, keeping a dream journal and saying incantations every day helps too. Yes, incantations or mantras or affirmations, those things all mean the same. Prayers even mean the same thing. All will help keep you lucid at separation. That is when the body stays behind and the soul part of you leaves the body on its astral travels during your dream state. Mine is of a vibrational state felt throughout my body, but yes, message me. Awesome. You guys are amazing. Berns, you are full of life, Berns, a goddess life you are. Aw, thank you so much, Ben. Kim, Emoji King says, you're becoming more aware without trying. Hold my hands like this before sleeping. Yeah. It helps me. I hold my hands like this before sleeping. It helps me. I usually hover over my childhood home. Yeah, I have had those kind of experiences as well. Pretty cool, isn't it? Kimberly says, thanks, Amy, will do. Emoji King, yes, me too. I'm often taken back to my childhood home too. Most experiences start here. Yeah. My fear, yes, fear is very, very powerful at times, for sure. Hi, Amy, says Emoji King. I have several places I return to. Some I only recognize from the astral Akash, others from this incarnation. Amazing. Ben says, I've had food made with love and always tastes and feels better than most foods. Yeah, that's why I make all of the food here for my family. Nothing tastes like homemade food. Hey, Robin, so good to see you here, honey. Happy to be catching you live for a while today. You're busy doing some remodeling. We're busy doing some remodeling at the house, watch everything on replay, but not the same as live. I know watching it on the replay is great, and it's not the same as watching it live, right? It's true, but it's still good. I watch them sometimes back. The inner body experiences only happens when I'm meditating and are much more vivid and accompanied by visions of enormous beauty. Inner body experience. Yes, IBE means inner body experience. I had to ask Emoji King that earlier on when we first started hanging out here at the Real Juicy Detox. I'm like, what is an IBE? I mean, I know what IBS is, but IBS doesn't even fit into this discussion. What is an IBE? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just whipping up the next batch of buckwheat. I'm going to say it. I have been detoxy lately. I am feeling the energy wane. It's like I want to go lay down. So I'm not going to be doing a mega class today. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you guys how to make these Ivar crackers. 3. I'm just making sure to see how much of that I got out of this. And it is indeed 4. I want to rinse these out just a little bit more. I noticed the stuff on the bottom just got a little bit, almost like a slimy kind of thing. I want to just rinse that out because I want my buckwheat to be really clean. So yeah, just rinse it out really, really well before you use it. Okay, that smells better. Just gonna drain it out a bit. So I'm just going to add this all into the food processor. Yeah, and I really want to spend some time with Dali. It is our weekend. I want to be here live with you guys, but I also want to spend time with her, especially it's a nice rainy afternoon. We'll go smoke a joint, chill out in Glenda, watch something cool on the YouTube, and enjoy the afternoon together out there. Yes. Before I jump on to a couple of coaching calls. One is at 5 o'clock and another one is, I forget, I have to go check. Okay, so we're gonna whiz that around. So as you can see, this is a pretty easy recipe to make. Oh, so I saw somebody had mentioned that they had made the crackers. Let me see, where is that? Kelly, hey Kelly. Kelly says, I made my third batch of crackers today. The last batch I made with my own roasted vegetables, peppers and eggplant. How did it come out? I was thinking of roasting the pumpkin and making a puree out of that for this batch. I think I actually might do that. Why don't we get that set up? Okay, hang on. Let's do this first. Okay, so after I give it a little whiz, I give it a little stir. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Kelly, you're inspiring me. I'm going to do a little bit roasted pumpkin. Just to see how that tastes. Because, you know, like I said before, as long as you are 20% raw, cooked, 80% raw, your body is still going to benefit and actually detox quite well. You should be still able to maintain a good lifestyle of detox when you do that. So this is pretty well ground up. As you can see, we can still see, can you guys see that? We can still see that there is some seeds that are whole, right? And some that are kind of ground up together. That ground up together part is going to make a really beautiful kind of, I don't want to say glue, but, you know, binding agent to that. So this one I'm going to pour out into this bowl over here. And we do not need the food processor right now. I'm actually going to put that away. I find it helpful to clean up as I go. You know, I call that my extreme cleaning, right? I find that that's really, really helpful. And Amy says, Emoji King, that's incredible. I would love to hear more about this someday. Someday we'll get more connected than just here in class. Yes, indeed. I swear Dr. Morse's voice vibrates at 4:32. Yeah, he is pure love, baby. He is pure love, baby. So I'm just going to pour this out. And just like so. How's everybody's Saturday going? Are you enjoying this day? Oh my gosh, I hope you're enjoying the day. No matter what is going on in your life, guys, realize, understand that this is all meant to happen this way. If it could have happened any other way, it would have, you know? So this is the one that I will mix up with some pumpkin. And you know what? I can make a raw pumpkin puree, but I kind of want to do, I was thinking about this earlier, not going to lie, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of roasted pumpkin in here. So it's not quite all raw vegan, but this will work perfectly just as well if it is raw. I might even do half raw, half cooked to see. But for now, I'm going to put that aside because I'm too tired right now to do anything else. But let me rinse this out. You don't even need to use soap with that, you guys. You don't even need to use soap with that. How cool is that? That's what I love about this raw vegan cooking. Although I will rinse this off because this did not get rinsed off before. There we go. And I'm just going to put that right back in here. Oh, no. And no. Yes and yes. You behave yourself. Oh, yeah. We are also going to be adding in some psyllium to this, right? Because we talked about that. We want to start adding in more psyllium into our diet. Oh, that's so good for you. So into this one right here. Here we go. Into this mixture right here, we're going to add we're going to add some psyllium husk. So let's do that now. Why can't I open the container? And I'm going to go in with 1/3 of a cup of psyllium husk because I can't find my quarter measuring cup. So 1/4 of a cup of psyllium husk. I'm just going to stir that around with the dry ingredients, just like so. And then the reason I love using this brand of Ivar, even though it's kind of expensive, it's not that bad, but it is a little bit. Where is it? Let me get it from the fridge. Hang on. There we go. So this is the brand of Ivar that I'm using. It's fairly clean. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, but I'm going to look the other way on that one. I'm just going to look the other way. And I'm putting in This is a 500 milliliter jar, so I'm going to put in half of this jar, which is about that much. We've got a little tiny bit left in there because it was a little more than half full. So it's about a cup of this. I'm going to get the other spatula. A cup of this Ivar, and that is it, you guys. That is so good. So good. Where's my spatula? Over here. So I'm just going to give that a nice stir around and just get that all incorporated into that. Now this Ivar is so strongly flavored. It's got a nice kick to it. It's got a nice bite, but it's so, you know, intense in the flavor that you really don't need anything else. I don't put any salt in here. I just get this all incorporated throughout. Now, because of that psyllium, though, I am seeing that this is a little bit drier than I usually have it. So I might want to add, it's all about texture when you're doing raw vegan. It's all about the texture and how you can get stuff to hold together, you know? I think that'll be pretty good, actually. Let's just get this all incorporated. Just like so. I want to add a little bit more moisture. I know. I know I'm gonna want it to be a little wetter. So why don't I just put some more of the Ivar in there? Since I have the rest of this in the jar. This will provide the extra moisture balance without making it too wet, because you don't want it to be too wet of a mixture. But this is one of the easiest recipes, I'll tell you, compared to the Bernsey burgers that take a crap ton of time to chop up all those vegetables, but it's worth it. But compared to that recipe, this one is so easy. So easy. This is it. That's it. Buckwheat. Added in some psyllium in there. Psyllium, that is spelled Psyllium. You can get that at a health food store. It's like a fiber supplement. It's like Metamucil. That's what's in Metamucil, basically. And this will help you poop. This will get your bowels cleaned out. The psyllium is going to act like an electric broom in your electric broom, as in vacuum. But yeah, like a very high-powered, like a power washer. I can still see every now and then when I turn it over, I'm really wanting to press that in there so that the psyllium gets all incorporated, you know? Okay, let's give that a taste. Oh yeah, the Ivar has a really nice flavor. It's just all about those red peppers. A little bit of spiciness with that as well. And when that dehydrates, it's also going to concentrate some of that spiciness. So it's going to be really good. Cindy says, I love those pants. You need to get some juicy pants like the girls used to wear since you're the juicy detox lady, right? I know my pants are, the pants are cute. The pants are cute. Let me see what you guys are chatting about. Right? Yeah, Kaya's going through some stuff. I'm not the only one that sees inside at the anatomical level. I've met others and talked to a couple more. There's a name for it. That is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna get these onto the dehydrator sheet now because I need a nap. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, so this part is super easy as well. Now, if you do not have a dehydrator, that's fine. You can bake them at a super low, your lowest temperature setting on in your oven. But it's not going to be you're going to be killing the sprouts basically. So I wouldn't do that. If you wanted a truly alive cracker with the with the sprouts, I wouldn't do that. I would hold out and I would, get a dehydrator. I'm just saying. But if you don't have one, that's fine too, because not everybody is in a position or place where they can get one. You can get those little round ones, those little cheapy, the $30, $40 dehydrators. You can get those on Amazon. I mean, you can get it on Amazon new. You can also get those on Marketplace. A lot of people have dehydrators that they want to sell that they're not using on the Marketplace, on the Facebook. So these ones I'm just pushing into a cracker, kind of, I would say about 1/3 of an inch thick. Right? That one's a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I'm making them bigger because I want to get going. I want to get going. So you can also, once you make these, you can also break them up into smaller, smaller crackers, make it rustic. Oftentimes what I'll do is I'll put out the whole thing over the whole sheet. And then once they're done in the dehydrator, I will just break it up, just break it up into smaller chips. But I really like doing them this size and this thickness because it's kind of like you can pile stuff on top of it, like a cracker sandwich, like an open-faced sandwich, like a toast. It's so good, you guys. I love putting some hummus on this. Any one of the spreads or dressings that we make, you can slather that on. Ooh, one of my favorites to eat with this is an avocado tomato sandwich, open-faced sandwich, avocado toast, baby. This is how you take avocado toast, that concept, and you elevate the heck out of it. You know what I'm saying? This one was a really small one, but that's okay. You just want to kind of press it down. I'm using the dehydrator sheet with the holes in it, and that is going to allow it to dry a little bit faster than if I did it on like a Teflon sheet or a parchment paper, because the air is going to be able to come up from underneath and get that dried out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into my dehydrator at 118 degrees. Actually, my dehydrator, my Samsung, goes to 113 degrees. And anything over 120 degrees Fahrenheit is going to cook and kill the live enzymes that we've taken our time to sprout in here. So that's something to consider. Listen, if you wanted to cook it, that's totally fine. You could, but you don't need to, and you're going to preserve the live action of your food. We need as much live food in us as possible, right? As many angstroms of energy as possible coursing through our body, because we are more alive when we eat live food. We have more life flowing through us. When you realize that you're on a divine spiritual path, you need to realize that continuing to eat food that is comes to you courtesy of dead animals, you need to realize that that is not where your divinity lies. I'm just laying it out there, baby. Right? I'm just laying it out there. Juicy, juicy, juicy challenge for you guys. Put a focus of your food onto life, and you will find that it really impacts and helps your spiritual growth, Kim. Everything that you want, all of these experiences that you're starting to have and that you're wanting to have more of, you're going to find that it's going to be a much more exhilarating ride if you focus on really the food that you're putting in your body, the level of energy of the food that you're putting in your body. This is what ultimately this is all about. When you put divine, energetic, alive food in your body, then you can connect with the divine. If you put dead, decaying animal flesh in your body, you're not going to get the same spiritual benefit, basically. Truth to tell, it is absolutely true. You know, do you guys agree with that? What do you think on that topic? I know for a very long time, I was vegetarian actually for about 15 years back in the day. And I did it first and foremost, from the non-violence aspect. And this time when I went raw vegan, it was more for the health aspect. And as it turns out, what I understand now is that it's very much for the spiritual aspect as well. Amy says his other book, Adventures Beyond the Body, is fantastic too. Okay, that's what I was waiting to see. Adventures Beyond the Body. There it is. Okay, thank you. Add to cart. Okay. Let me know if you have any other ones, because I would love to explore that more, and let Kaya listen to them too. She's big into this kind of spiritual stuff. Big time. So I'm just going to continue to form these patties, these crackers that are going to be perfect, the perfect size. Mini pizza. Bam, right there. The thing I like about the buckwheat, you guys, is that it keeps these crackers really crunchy, but really easy to eat. Like, they're not too hard. You're looking at it probably thinking, those are some thick patties, Berns. At least I am. But I need to remind myself that some of this moisture is going to evaporate, and it's going to shrink down in height. It's going to shrink a little bit in circumference, not that much though. And you want it to have like a substantial, you want it to have holding power. You want it to be able to hold this much avocado. You know, you want it to have a solid base, so that anything that you stack on it is going to, when you bite into the cracker, it's not going to completely, the whole thing isn't going to fall apart and you're going to be left with this big mess. I love making these. Dali loves these. We all love these. These are so good. Great with a hummus, like I said. Great with a dip or a dressing, salad dressing kind of thing. You know, just that beautiful garlicky Caesar dressing that we made a couple of days ago for our salad. What was that? That was not yesterday. Was that yesterday? That was the day before yesterday. So Thursday. That was a beautiful salad dressing. Oh my God. No, I don't know where it's written down as yet. And yes, I will get the recipe for that for you, but not right now. Okay, so that is looking good. We want to make sure that it is, yeah, it's kind of pressed together, so that is holding. Now, what I sometimes do at this point is I put another one of these mesh dehydrator trays that came with it, and I kind of give everything a flatten down, so everything is kind of the same height, you know, there's no high points, there's no low points. Everything is going to dehydrate similarly at the same rate. And it also kind of spreads it out as well, because I made these pretty thick. Just press it all down like so. There you go. Beautiful. So these crackers are going to go into the dehydrator for, I don't know, God, to be honest with you, 4 hours, maybe 6, maybe 9. I don't know. It all depends on how they look. But it could be anywhere from 6 to 9 hours. Let's say that. I just want to go back around and just push up the edge a little bit. I don't want the edge to dry out faster than the rest of it. So I'm going to just go in and just give it a little, zhuzh it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This one was really thin. Okay, this one doesn't match. So this one was the first one. Let's do that one again. Yeah, so I hope you guys make these. You can put your own roasted vegetables in it, like Kelly did. Where am I? Where am I on my visual here? Oh my God. I'm totally not realizing that I have something covering the screen that doesn't need to be there right now. My apologies. It's a one-woman show over here, you guys. You know this. Thank you for loving me through it. Thank you. So this, I don't want to move that over and then mess that one up and have to do 2 new ones. You know what I mean? And I just want to massage that, just push that edge in so that the edge doesn't fall apart. You see what I'm saying? Like right here. And I love how some of these seeds have remained whole. Adds a lot of beautiful texture. It's going to add an amazing crunch. Amazing crunch. Amazing crunch. How sweet the sound. Sound. There we go. So that looks beautiful. That looks more in keeping of the other ones that we did. And I'm just going to continue to do this with all of the cracker mixture until we're all done. And go just like so. So we have 9, 10, 11, maybe 12 crackers out of the whole batch, which is pretty good. And that is out of a half a pound of buckwheat groats, because the other half is waiting for when I do the pumpkin. I'm going to roast some pumpkin in the oven. And listen, like I said, you can have a little bit of cooked food. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you are making sure that you're 80% raw. And even within this cracker, a big part of this cracker is the buckwheat, which is raw. So you're balancing it out right there in the cracker itself. And as long as what you are cooking starts out as alkaline, then you're good. Then you're good. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You can have a little bit of cooked. We want balance. You know what I'm saying? You guys, we want balance. Where's that little black speck right there? Had a little black speck in it there. There we go. And like I said, you can spread this whole batch out on this entire tray everywhere. And then afterwards, you can come back after it's dehydrated and nicely dried. Then you can do, you can crack them so that they're all like, rustic, fancy, like you would get in a fancy restaurant at your favorite exotic city or whatever. I'm thinking of Huntington Beach, all those nice restaurants on Main Street. Oh God, I miss Huntington Beach. For those of you that don't know, I lived in Huntington Beach with my daughters and my now ex-husband in 2011 to 2012. And, this would be the kind of thing that you would go to one of the nice rooftop patios, and have this with a beautiful smashed avocado and garlic, AKA guacamole. And, maybe some beautiful heirloom tomatoes and some delicious cilantro, or not if you're Dali or Alana. And this is where it's at, you guys. I'm trying to get it all in one shot, but that's not going to happen. Okay, so there you go. There you have it. And this is just going to go into the dehydrator, like I said. And it is going to be the crispiest, most sturdy cracker you have ever eaten. You're going to be like, holy moly, this can't be good for me. Yes, it can, and yes, it is. It's going to have that beautiful crunch, that texture that you're looking for, that flavor that's just going to be like a party in your mouth. I'm telling you, they're just so good. There we have it. There we have it. Beautiful. Let me just quickly wash out this bowl. I'm going to quickly wash this bowl out. Just 1 second. I'm coming to all the comments. She did not have her psychic reading yet. She was just exploring the options for that. Anything by Robert Monroe, probably also on Audible. He's the founder of the HemiSync, Check out Monroe Institute Education Center for the Study of Human Consciousness. Thank you so much, Amy. Let me take a screenshot of that too so that Kaya can see that. There we go. And let's go like so. And let me scroll up. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm so hydrated. I think I grew an inch. That is awesome. Amy, there's a couple of really good storytellers on YouTube. One is Jeremy Garner. He's a friend of John Binney's. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much, Jeremy Garner on the YouTube. Okay, let's go get that in here. You guys are always such a wealth of information. You know that? I'm not going to do it through there. I'm going to do it through here. Oh my God, you guys, that rain is falling outside. It is the most mesmerizing sound ever. Okay, so why is that okay, so no. So let's get these queued up. Awesome. Thank you so much, Emoji King. I'll get that queued up. Okay. Me behaving is like asking everyone to give all their land and rights and freedoms away to the aliens from another world. Not going to ever happen, LOL. That's hilarious. That's a good one, Ben. It came out really good. I liked it better than the jar, which was expensive to get from Amazon, right? Or I thought it was expensive. Yeah, the pre-made ones are more expensive than the making it your own. It was eggplant and peppers. So I'm going to try doing mine with pumpkin. And you can also make a really delicious roasted pumpkin hummus. Oh my God. Amy, what books lately? I tell myself stories when I'm bored at work. I guess it's called daydreaming. Yep, that's absolutely right. Do you know what makes your food so amazing? Your love. Absolutely, Ben. Berns Bedard, my sister goddess. Oh my God, I love you. I love you, Ben. You're so amazing. Amy says, Emoji King, nice. We'll check them out. Yes, indeed. Berns, you make everything hot. Yes, I do. Emoji King, been listening or watching mostly alien and starseed shows on Gaia. Love interviews with extraterrestrials. Extra dimensionals. Okay. I don't have Gaia. Is it worth it, Amy? Should I get Gaia instead of Netflix? What do you think? I have to stick with Netflix. Dali has some favorites that he loves watching on there. I think $15 is expensive for eggplant and peppers. That's just me, though. That's just me. $15. Meanwhile, we're looking at the queen of cooking eggplants and peppers right over here, Miss Kelly. Absolutely. That is a bit crazy. Looking yummy as always. Thank you, Ben. Naps are the best. I'm going to be hanging out in Glenda for a bit, and the sound of the rain out in Glenda on our vintage camper, our camper trailer. Oh, baby. Kelly says, I added olive oil, hot chili peppers, and garlic powder, maybe black pepper. Okay, I'm going to try that. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to roast my garlic as well. Amy, I watched that too. I'll watch anything. Everything is interesting to me. Yes, indeed. Karen, hey, Karen. Mom and I are busy, but just wanted to say that my shingles were healed in 2 weeks from just fruit juices. Amy! How amazing is that? No drugs, and my case was so much more mild than someone that isn't on the same lifestyle. Yes. So that shingles is a herpes virus on the myelin sheath. So this is the way to heal that. The medication that the doctors are going to give you are not going to be able to do the same powerful work, right? And your doctors were shocked. They're like, when you went in to get your eyes checked, your ophthalmologist was like, whoa, you're doing really well considering that you have shingles. I agree. I do struggle with it. Yeah, you know what? We all struggle. We all struggle from time to time. Got to give up the struggle, though, baby. Amy, Lori Ladd had 2 starseed brothers on her YouTube channel the other day. 7 and 11 years old. Shut the front door. Let's check it out. I think I've seen her before. Oh, I see them. Conversation with 2 starseed boys. Okay, well, I've queued that up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, good. I've got them queued up in my watch history. Thank you so much. High vibrational foods equals high vibrational beings. Yes, indeed. We are stepping into what is going to be the 5D world. Now, if you're not operating and not vibrating at the 5-dimensional level, and what does that mean? 5D means the dimension of love, of compassion, of harmony, of truth, of cleanliness, of divinity. If you're not operating within that, ooh, goosebumps, ooh, goosebumps, ooh. Yes, when I get goosebumps when I'm talking about something, it means I'm truly in highest connection with my divine. And that is how I get confirmation that what is coming through me is coming through me from the divine. It's not just my intellect working. It's, thank you. Yes. I'm on YouTube only if I'm awake, mostly research, then fun stuff. Yes, Emoji King, that's so cool. 24/7. Yes, indeed. Sorry, I missed the recipe. Will it be up? Thank you. Amy, Karen, sorry, this recipe for the Ivar crackers, we've done this before in class, and it's just buckwheat that has been soaked and sprouted over the course of 3 days, and then half a jar of Ivar and a third of a cup of psyllium husk. That's it. Whiz it up together in the dehydrator. You can put the peppers in after you whiz up the groats, or you can do this. And yes, I will make up a recipe card because this is one of my favorites and this is one of your favorites. So I will make up a recipe card for this. Don't worry, I will get that up for you soon. Oh. Yeah, so she hasn't had her psychic reading yet, but she will. Yes, girl, Huntington Beach. Yep, yep. OP Pro, bro. Live food, live bodies. Jay the Juice Man. Rest in peace, Jay Cordich. Yes. Okay, sweetie, I will see you soon. I got to run too. I got to run and go have a little power snooze with my delicious lover in the camper. It's a gorgeous clear blue sky and a warm breeze. Oh, baby, that sounds delicious. That sounds amazing. I love you, Ben. We'll see you again soon, okay? Have a great day. Amy, Jeremy Garner is going to blow your mind. So is his friend Nicole. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Emoji King. I want to do Gaia soon. Yeah, I want to tune into more of that. Yes, Gaia too. Okay. I'm doing it. Cindy is out getting me a watermelon. You just have the best queen next to your side, Emoji King. I watch it all the time, but you're a busy later. Maybe not at the moment. Gaia can wait. Okay. I still do watch some stuff. I know that I need to fit in my own learning and my own evolution and my own study. So I make sure to watch in the spaces in between what I'm doing, definitely when I'm going to bed, definitely before each class, and definitely in the spaces in between. I love watching high vibing stuff. So yeah, we're extra dimensional. Yep, we are. And then Amy said, I subscribe to Jeremy. Awesome. Power nap, float away. Yeah, baby. Lori's episode, so cute. I can't wait to watch it, you guys. Hey there, Natalie. Hey, Berns. Hope you are well this evening. I've ordered the Dr. Morris book today. Yes! Natalie, worth its weight in gold. Worth its weight. Let me bring mine over to show everybody else what we're talking about with that. Hold on. So this is the Detox Miracle Source book that Natalie is talking about by Dr. Robert Morse, ND. And it is absolutely one of the best textbooks that I have ever held in my hand. The beauty, the spirituality, the godliness, the practicality of how to take care of our 3D bodies. Everything you need to know right in there. It is so perfect. I'm on it, says Emoji King. Yes. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. It's always good to know. It's always good to ask. It's all good. Have you made it yet? Have you tried the buckwheat crackers? I'm telling you, once you make it once, it's like, I can't believe that was so easy. It is nap time. It's nap time, guys. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, if you're just jumping in late and you want to know what we did, we made the chia puddings. We made a bunch of chia pudding. Well, I made these yesterday, but we enjoyed and ate some chia pudding. And we made these amazing Ibar crackers. Look at these. They're going to go into the dehydrator. Woo. These are going to go into the dehydrator. And the picture actually for this recipe, it's the one with me going like this in the picture. Different outfit, obviously, but maybe not so obviously. You know what I didn't do? I didn't squish these down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squish these down a little bit. So I've got my, are we working here? There we go. I think it's working. It's kind of laggy. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to squish these down so that they're all kind of the same thickness. And it also helps just spread it out just a little bit more. So we've got a little bit more surface area to spread all that goodness on when we come to top our crackers with something good. And let me just get that spatula back here before I tune tune off for the class. And if you guys want to see any more of these type cooking recipes, make sure to click on the card that you're going to see pop up on your screen at the end here from our noon classes, because this is the way to go. This is what you want in your life. You want these incredible crackers. They're going to change your world. You guys are going to love them. Thank you so much for everything. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys tonight on the check-in at 8 p.m. Mwah.